Welcome to Auto Turbo Wheels, where we bring you the latest and greatest in the world of high-performance machines. Today, we're diving into something that's got classic muscle car fans and modern car lovers buzzing, the 2026 Ford Torino GT. That's right, the iconic Torino GT is back, and Ford isn't playing it safe. They're blending muscle car nostalgia with modern engineering, and the result is something worth talking about. Now, if you're familiar with the original Torino GTs from the late 60s and early 70s, you know these cars weren't just about looks. They packed real power, real presence, and that unmistakable American V8 rumble. The 2026 version pays homage to that era but doesn't get stuck in the past. Instead, Ford took the soul of the classic and reimagined it for a new generation. Let's start under the hood, because that's where any real GT story begins. The new Torino GT comes standard with a 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, pushing out an estimated 550 horsepower and 560 pound-feet of torque. If that's not enough for you, Ford is also offering a performance upgrade package that bumps that number closer to 620 horsepower. And yes, it's rear-wheel drive. Purists can breathe easy. There's also a 6-speed manual option alongside a lightning-quick 10-speed automatic for those who want that daily driving comfort without sacrificing performance. 0 to 60, just under 3.7 seconds. Quarter mile, it's clocking in at around 11.5 seconds, which puts it right in the ring with some serious modern muscle and even European exotics. And yet, it's still unmistakably a Ford. There's something about the power delivery, the exhaust note, and the handling dynamics that make it clear, this is a true American performance car. Design-wise, the 2026 Torino GT is bold without being retro overkill. You've got that long, aggressive hood, a slightly lowered roofline, and muscular rear haunches that hint at its performance pedigree. The grille is a modern take on the wide-mouthed snarl of the 70s model, with LED light bars integrated smoothly into the design. It's aggressive, but clean. The Torino GT badge sits proudly on the fenders, and the rear features quad exhaust tips and a subtle ducktail spoiler, just enough to nod to its roots without looking like a replica. Inside, Ford kept things driver-focused. You've got a 12.3-inch digital cluster that can be customized based on drive mode, a 15-inch center touchscreen running Sync 5, and a mix of premium leather, carbon fiber, and brushed aluminum throughout. There's also a new retro drive mode that adjusts the gauges and throttle response to mimic the driving feel of a classic muscle car, complete with synthesized exhaust rumble piped into the cabin. Gimmicky? Maybe. Fun? Absolutely. Ford also didn't skimp on modern tech. You've got adaptive cruise control, a 360-degree camera system, launch control, drift mode, and even a semi-autonomous highway drive assist. But all of that fades into the background when you hit the gas and hear that twin-turbo V8 roar to life. The suspension setup is fully independent, with adaptive dampers that read the road 500 times a second. Whether you're cruising down the highway or tearing up a back road, the Torino GT feels planted and responsive. And thanks to extensive use of lightweight materials, aluminum, carbon-reinforced panels, and even a magnesium subframe, the new GT comes in at just over 3,800 pounds, which is impressive for a car this size and power. So who's this car really for? Honestly, it hits a sweet spot. It appeals to older gearheads who remember the original, and it's just modern enough to attract younger enthusiasts who want that raw, analog feel with modern-day performance and comfort. Ford has basically built a time machine that doesn't compromise on tech or speed. Pricing starts around $59,000 for the base GT, and goes up to about $75,000 fully loaded with the performance and luxury packages. Not cheap, but considering what it offers, and how exclusive it might become, it's shaping up to be a real contender in the modern muscle segment. In a world where electric vehicles are taking over, and V8s are becoming an endangered species, the 2026 Ford Torino GT feels like a love letter to everything we've always loved about driving. Loud, fast, a little unrefined in the best way, and full of character. Ford didn't just bring back the Torino GT. They resurrected a legend, and gave it new life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Ford Torino GT, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Would you take this over a Mustang GT, or maybe even a Challenger Scat Pack? We'll catch you in the next ride.